favoritos. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're back at it again with some more Doki Doki content. Now, of course, you remember in the previous gameplay here that, hold on. So we finally managed to get to the Nansuki route, and now we're on the Yuri's route. So, in case of my voice, I just woke up already, so I might sound a little bit tired and a little bit, you know, different, but it wouldn't stop me from being active. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we're in the poetry part here, which I hate. So this time in the Yuri route, we're gonna ask Yuri to read ours. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. But I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yep. Alright. Hello, Grape Soda. What you got for us? It's been a while since I even called you Grape Soda since the first video. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Ooh. Exceptional. Exceptional. Excuse me. What was that? Okay. Awkward. Did I just say that out loud? Oh no. Yuri, are you okay? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. I wouldn't hate you, Yuri. Your opinion's so sweet. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? A lot of things, really, Yuri. You seem like a nervous person. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagining and metaphors intoxicated. You're writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Yeah, it sure is. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Oh. I really love her expression like this here. She's so confused. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Okay. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri tilts off, unable to find an excuse. That she traces her fingers on the words in the poems, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that you are sophisticated, right? I can't speak to these words. I'm trying to say suspicious writing habits that are usually tragical. Wait, did I say it right? Typical. Okay. New writers. I'm sorry again about my spelling. I know you guys hate that, but I can't help it. But I hope it doesn't bother you still. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writing is that they try to make their styles more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form-fill the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it has as if her demeanor may have made her totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. And not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it will comes to practice. It all comes to practice. With practice and learning by examples and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit baelish, though. Baelish? How? Well, never mind. Okay? I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Of course, I've already read your poem. We could just skip that. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna skip to the whole thing, but there's something new here. It's nothing, really. What? Yours was impressive, though, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Is that... you think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sao-chan. Yeah, me too. Okay, well, that was pretty impressive. Well, that was a pretty nicely done statement for Yuri here. So, yeah. Alright, let's go to Natsuki next. We can just pick anything here. Okay? She's looking at me. Sao-chan, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Whoa. Okay, Natsuki, what? What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Whoa, Natsuki, calm down. It's just a poem. As usual, why are you being so blunt and rude about it? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. Well, I'll start somewhere, right? If you are still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Okay, would you stop looking at me with that anger expression like you're gonna punch me or something? People to think about it! I don't know what just happened. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'm sorry. I tell you what to approve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. I read that already. Oh, come on, Natsuki. I just read that already 2 times and it's still cute. Yeah. Alright, let's just skip and see if there's anything different. Alright, so we have 2 down. Let's go to Sayori. What do you have to say? But it is a good poem, Sao-chan. And are you sure it's your first time? Of course. But it's not that good. Okay, let's see if I can skip it and see if there's anything new. Okay, apparently Sayori's thing is same, so I can just skip the whole thing. Let's go to Monica now. What do you have to say? Hi, Sao-chan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we could do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll bring that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sao-chan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of burial that we're all learned to get past through. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Sao-chan. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very far. That's not very fair. I meant to say that. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the non-elements. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked through. God, okay, hold on. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Just for the best and to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit blowish through their own kinds of style. But I'm always help you out that suits and help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them at all. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, I've already read your poem already. Alright, here we go again with this part here. So, of course, we already know what's going on here. And for this one here with this fight between Natsuki and Yuri. So, of course, we have chose Sayori. We have chose Natsuki. Let's see what happens if we do the Yuri. Natsuki? You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Oh, Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter what simple or unfind that someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it's become something more personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem is cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just tell her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? Come on, Natsuki, it's the simplest thing to do. Just don't do it, okay? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Oh, Monica stepped in. Oh, thank you for helping me, Monica, to step up with Natsuki. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Oh, she's very angry. And Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody was taking her side. She trapped at this point, right, being deflect only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Whoa. Well, that's rude, Natsuki. Why are you so mean in this rude right now? Without warning, Natsuki scratches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Oh, snap. On her way, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throw it in the trash. Oh, why would she do that to her poem? That's mean. Natsuki. She really didn't mean to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stared down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the ejected chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. Why does she always say that she hates us? We don't hate her. She's a good girl. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being threatened like that? You handled it as well as everyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Sao-chan. You're too kind. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just trying my best to be a compliment person. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know what? I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? What? What did she say? Yuri, you're kind of creeping me out a little bit. Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, we can just skip this already. Alright, we're back in here again. So, it looks like here that I have read some stuff here. And it turns out that Yuri likes smart and creepy things. So, I'm going to try my best to find the smartest and the creepiest things that I could find. So, I'll see you later. Okay, we're finally into the last part here. Okay, so it looks like we're doing pretty good. So, let's see. Timidness. Yes! I got it! Woo! Okay. My god. Yori's part was really hard to find. Like, I tried my best to find what these words mean and see if it works, but I almost thought that I had it, so at least I had it this time, so yeah, it was really awesome. Alright, let's see some stuff. Is there anything different here? Come on, anything different? Come on, don't fail me. Hey, Yori! Oh, I suddenly noticed that Yori is reading a different book from the one she's been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, waiting for me? Okay. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Oh, actually, I have a request. Oh, request from what? Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Oh, well, it looks like Yuri is into making tea. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she reactivates a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches a electric cutter. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watched her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really complexes her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Really? Yuri appears elegant and metaphorical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Aw. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just, Yori was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a little bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oh, snap. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Sao-chan in club activities? Wow, looks like, Yuri is, like, being blunt here right now. My mouth gaped. Ooh. I suppose there's something wrong with that. Okay, why are you doing a pose that way? Like, in front of that. It doesn't make any sense. Huh. Then, let's go, Sao-chan. Yori quickly exits the room and I follow. Oh, there's that face again! Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yori. Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? No, Yori. I think you did the right thing. Oh. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Sao-chan? Oh. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Aw. Well, that's because we're a nice person. We care so much. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seems in your head. Nothing's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you're always plumply the things in your head. I don't know what that word is. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Oh, she's getting nervous. Iori lifts her head. Sao-chan, I really like being friends with you. Aww, that is so sweet. Iori likes us as a friend. That's so adorable. Thanks, Iori. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Iori feel better. Anyway, yeah. Should we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Sao-chan, do you like oolong tea? Oolong. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less if I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Impressed, I meant. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Ooh. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. I really love her face. She's so cute. Like the other girls are. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sao-chan. You just said that almost like the same line as Sayori does, or the others. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Sao-chan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, okay. Okay, sit on the floor. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh, yeah, the back problems, I think. She must have had back problems. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Yeah, it kind of is really hard for us all that we have to bend our backs in order to look at stuff, which it does happen to me a lot. I keep bending my back on there, which I try to flatten my back onto the chair, which It really is annoying for some people who do that. So, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... your... what? Your poster, right? Anyways, always hunched over and over like that while reading. Yeah, again, I hate being hunched over because, like, you have to like, bend over to see anything close, but I'm trying to avoid for myself to have a hunchback because it's really annoying. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Yeah, fair enough. I go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies, candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy wrapper. Oh, you just stole that from Sayori? What the heck kind of friend are you? I take it since it'll go well for the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups on our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading in the reading position as a small time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ooh. I can't see too well. Oh. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Oh, Yuri, you're kind of a little bit close to me right now. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's always more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I ended up in the position that makes it even harder to focus. Because that I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh god. Don't touch anything. Like, you're friends, but be careful of what you do with Yuri, okay? Just don't. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expressions, and I can only presume from the word around her has faded away. Go home! Sorry about, I'm just talking to the stupid cars in the background. It's annoying. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fondle with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smears on the pages. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with your books. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. Yeah, speak of you who don't really need to apologize, really. I'm sorry. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Aww. Okay, so we got another cutscene of Yuri. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at her beautiful purple hair in this. It's so sweet. Yuri opens the book with two hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of the time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm was practicing resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yori was already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into her mouth. Wait, you just put a chocolate onto her mouth? Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yori. She doesn't even look away from the book. Huh, she's like a bookworm. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Wait. Whoa, did you see that? I just saw... Is it just me, or did I see... It faded! What the heck? The shines on her eyes. Like, it just faded and then just come back. Like, is it just me right now, or did any of you see that? How did I not see that? Oh, there's a chocolate. I apprehensively place a chocolate onto her mouth. Just like that, Yori closes her lips over it. Oh, look at her face! Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Why is everything about this game so cute, even if it is a horror game? There's nothing wrong with this one right now. I don't understand. Yori's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yori looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh, she's looking at me. Sao-chan? Sorry. I guess I should have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean... Not really in this kind of complex, but... Yeah! That's all it was. Yeah. Then... you don't need to stop or anything. Oh. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yori tries to return to the book. So I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart was pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yori's eyes meet me. Oh, you're looking at me again. How did it even come to this? Yori doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rim of her breasts. Oh, goodness. I reach my arm. Like before, Yori's parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate place in her mouth. Another chocolate. You're feeding her chocolate. Don't do that. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Ugh, gross. Okay, everyone! Monica! Stop interrupting everything when we're trying to have a private conversation! You always interrupt Why, Monica? Why? Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But Monica, stop interrupting everything. We're trying to have a nice, peaceful conversation. Yori jerks back. It's time to share poems. I don't want to share poems. Sao-chan, you can help Yori put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell of observation broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yori picks up the teacups from the floor. I picked up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we huskily cleaned up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us would have had the courage to bring up. So, I did say that I would end it off here, but I want to see what something else is going on right now. So we've already have started it like a few moments ago, so let's continue this. So let's go to Yori again. Let's see what you have written for today. Okay. Yori stares at the poem home with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sao-chan? this one might even be better than yesterday's. Huh? How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a great job explaining. Yeah, you did, Yori. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yori visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Oh. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yori breathes and collects her thoughts, I meant. I know that Yori likes to think before she speaks, but I offer that patience to her. Yeah, that's even appreciated like this, I guess. Just being... Ugh, crap. Goodness. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated and animated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Aww, that's nice. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yori nods. Oh, but what about your other classmates in your club, like Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica? Don't you feel comfortable sharing your poems like that? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And perhaps people would just laugh at me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Yori, but I'll listen to you at any time. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? What? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Of course, I already read your poem already, so that's cool. Alright, so I guess this is just the same stuff already, so let's just skip that if there's anything different. Oh, there's something different there. Why do you keep them here? Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Oh, just like Natsuki would with her when she doesn't share her poems. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sao-chan? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and have sorry about that. Intervertalities. I'm just gonna say that. Even if it's difficult sometimes, it sometimes makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to express my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I myself be ranting a little more now. And I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There's really ain't many people like you, Sao-chan. Aww. That's intriguing. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Aw. And just in a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, so who's next? Not Doki! What do you have? Huh. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. Oh. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this one at all. Why is Natsuki being such a jerk in this route? What did I do to her? She was nice in the other route with her, and I think in the Sayori one, but why is she so mean? It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're noticing it unless you really don't suck it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Jeez, what is your problem right now, Natsuki? Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. What? Don't tell me! What? What? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Whoa, whoa, Natsuki, calm down. Are you jelly? You're jelly! You are jealous! What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of, ecstasy. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, looks like I'm in trouble. Oh. I somehow stuck a nerve through what I did is behind me. Beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves a poem and I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Jeez, what is your problem right now, Natsuki? Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl steps into her business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was demanded to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Let's go to Monica and see what you got. Hi again, Sao-chan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're implying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here we go. I gave my poem to Monica. Let's see what you got this time, Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imaginary is better than the last one I read. Wait, you're saying the stuff like Yuri almost said? Just wondering of how you've been finding explanations, expiration in Yuri's writing style. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Romantic? That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Huh. Interesting. Different person when she takes a pen. That's funny. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Huh. Sadly, it's not to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows that goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, demanding her like that oh my gosh, you must be pretty into her. Be pretty into her? What does that mean? Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Does she have a boyfriend? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. Anyway. Oh, she's one of those girls who thinks of like a fictional character as her boyfriend. That's hilarious. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, oh well, yeah, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, want to read my poem now? Yeah, I can already skip your stuff. Alright, this is the part of, like, we do, like, the presentation thing, so we can just skip that already. Alright, so this is the part where you left last time. So, it looks like here that this time in this room we're gonna say we'll walk with Yuri. Walking with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that makes my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Wow, she's so naive about everything, isn't she? But that has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculation something that ever going to happen. Well, maybe. I just think of that. It's not much. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're saying things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Oh, this is the part where she gets a gown. If you say so. The conversation tails off and I left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that will make her happy, I would hate to make that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculation. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? Alright, we're back into this again. So, let's see if we can try to get this time. Okay, I think got the last part in here, so let's try and see if this is it. No! Dang it! Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Oh, there's Yuri. What's up? But she looks away just as quickly in the flustered look of her face. Oh, I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. Oh, what's up, Yuri? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. My thoughts? Alone and with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. But it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your poster and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Oh, your troubles are only the concern of those who are willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you were prefer to share what's in your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Oh. Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Well, perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Saro-chan, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath its plain sights. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they be on the outside, inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I always feel some concern about her. But in your case, it looks like she is fully capably your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Okay. Yari suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Why are you staring at my eyes for? Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I admit a glance. Oh wait, what just happened? Oh, was it right click that I just exit out some stuff here? Sometimes. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yari, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm a girl! Goodness. So I think I'm pretty good on understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated, faded as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. It looks like we're gonna have to end this right here. So basically, okay, so I guess we're gonna have to end it off here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay here. It has been pretty fun, and I had to do a lot of reading again, which is annoying, which I don't know why. I had to read a whole paragraph in one day. But anyways, at least we made it to where we can stop here. So, yeah, make sure you go subscribe to my channel, give me a lot of likes, no dislikes or anything. Always try to be awesome to me. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I hope you liked it. And hopefully you are looking forward to new videos in the future. So, I gotta be going. Bye guys! Yeah, boy!